To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Come on, everybody. Here we go. Off to Neverland.
You're funny. I like you already. My name's Mater. Like Mater, but without the tuh. What's your name?
Something, Robin. You're taking too many chances.
Chances? You must be joking.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Mickey Mouse.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
Join me. Together, we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
And now, our feature presentation.
Welcome to Movies with the Mouse Podcast, a podcast exploring all Disney entertainment from movies, parks, and everywhere in between. I am your host, Jacob, sitting alongside my sidekick, my co-host, my best friend,
Emmett.
What's up, buddy?
Am I not your son anymore?
Oh, did I forget, son?
Yeah.
Should I restart it?
No.
Oh, okay.
It
Well,
threw
my
me
son.
off a little bit.
I'm sorry, man.
I was waiting for one more, and then you went silent.
Oh, my bad. It's been a long week. It's been a very long week.
Long week.
So, welcome to episode 49. We are just 3 episodes away from our 1-year anniversary, and I'm excited. I was thinking of something today, actually like 10 minutes ago, about, I'm always thinking of the show and thinking about how we should better the show and different things that we can do, and I think I've come up with a perfect solution for episode 52.
What are we doing?
What if we have a guest?
Who would we have?
Like maybe one of the most awesome friends that we have on the podcast.
JJ.
Well, he's already been on once before. And Jesse's been on.
JJ's our most reoccurring guest. I think he's been on
him or Mom, yeah.
I think it's JJ, because Mom's only been on, twice?
Yeah.
And JJ's been on
Mom's
here.
Mom's been on it a couple times, 3. Because she was on the Mother's Day episode, she was on the draft episode.
And then
the me and her
when
episode.
I was sick.
Yeah. So she's been on a few.
Mm-hmm. But, JJ, I think, has been on more still.
Yeah, maybe.
I think you've got the most, because I took the one sick leave.
Yep, you took a sick leave, and then I did a solo show.
And then, and you did your solo one, and then probably JJ after me, and then Mom, I'd say. Because I think JJ's been on here 4 or 5 times.
So, I don't know. Maybe we'll throw something like that together. Because we definitely want to go over some of, our highlights of this show and stuff like that. We're coming down to the wire, man. We really got to, sit down and put pen to paper and
coming
decide
down the wire.
what
We
we're
have
gonna
3 weeks, bro.
Yeah, but we still got a while.
We still have almost a month.
Yeah, I know. But we're less than a month away.
Yeah.
From our 1-year anniversary. So I'm super excited for that. But this week's show, man, I am super excited. I hope everybody enjoyed last week's episode with the new feature presentation that we threw at you. And we're going to be doing that occasionally. We're not going to pull it out of the hat all the time, but it'll definitely be in the rotation and our rotating segment, which we are getting a new rotating segment this week once again. And so, I hope you guys are liking the changes that we're doing. Hopefully we might have some other changes coming shortly. But we haven't gotten to that path yet, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, man, let's jump into it this week. Do we want to tell them what we're talking about this week, or do we want to wait till the feature presentation?
We'll save it until a little bit farther down in the episode.
All right, sounds good. Yeah. So, man, let's jump right into this week. How was your week, dude?
It was a week. It was long for sure. It's been I feel like it has been a month since we were down here last. It has been such a long week.
It's been a while.
And it's just school and work. It's nothing different. It just felt so long this week.
Right.
That's the only thing that, it felt longer.
I think we had a lot of stuff, going on this week, and so it just made it feel very, very long.
Mm-hmm.
We did more
went to
this
a couple basketball games. We did quite a bit, but even then, I shouldn't be this tired.
Right. So, but yeah. Is that it?
That's pretty.
I don't want to jump in. I know you said last week. You're dude, you keep jumping in and taking over.
I think that's mostly my week was just school and work and going to basketball games, and that's pretty much all it was.
Right.
So
it sucks to grow up, doesn't it, and have to work all the time and.
Yeah, but then again, I get money to spend stuff on.
Right. And you told me how much your paycheck was this time, and I'm like, dang, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for a 17-year-old kid.
For a 17-year-old that doesn't have to pay for anything?
You're like,
I got quite a bit of money right now.
Maybe start saving up for HHN 35 coming
that
pretty
won't
soon.
even take me that long anymore.
Did you see the dates have been announced for HHN 35? Yeah.
So, for HHN 35 or 4 Nights of Fear?
HHN, just HHN.
Okay.
I got to get with the guys over there, Universal Unleashed, to decide when we're doing the Unleashed thing.
I am so excited for our long out plan, how we're gonna go this year, miss next year, and then do marathons. I think we have to go next. I think we have to go in 2027. I don't think we can miss the inaugural year of Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift coming to Orlando.
Just announced today. It's going to be a little bit different than Hollywood's. I mean, there's like some different things that are going to happen. Yeah, the track's going to be a little bit
The
cooler.
entire area is different. Like I think that Hollywood's is going to be cooler just because it's going up and under the escalators and everything. I think it's going to look cooler, but I think that both of the rides are going to be amazing. I mean, it's Guardians of the Galaxy, but outside is all that it is.
Yeah. It looks super cool. I'm super excited for it. I was waiting all day, checking my phone for the update.
I think what I'm most... that's what I was... Because I saw the speedometer, and I was like, okay, either the speedometer is going to 100 or the speedometer stopping at 88 and we're getting back to the future.
Right.
When they dropped that teaser, I was so in between which way it was going to go. And the way it looked, I was like, okay, it's Fast and the Furious. Like, that's all. We're just getting Hollywood Drift in Orlando. But like, I was praying that would stop it right at 88 and then we would get back to the Future roller coaster. But now, with that becoming Fast and Furious, which is obviously this coaster is going to be amazing. There's no way that it's
100%.
not. Like, there's no way that this coaster isn't like... I would honestly say that this coaster would probably be better than Velocicoaster.
I mean, there's a lot of people that are saying Stardust Racers is better than Veloci.
True, but we didn't get a ride. Yeah, we didn't get a ride. We missed Stardust Racers by it was like 2 days.
2 or 3 days.
If we would have just taken our freaking Epic Day on Saturday, we would have gotten it.
Yeah.
But I think that with all of this, the closure of Fast and Furious Supercharged
Which they
is
also
coming
announced.
soon.
They did announce it. Yeah,
okay, I wasn't sure if they did or not. But what do you think we're getting?
I would absolutely love to see Back to the Future come back to the Universal Parks. It's my favorite movie.
I think it has to,
and I think it's missing that park is missing some nostalgia.
I think the way that building is positioned, it would be perfect to turn it into the clock tower.
Right.
Or it's the library that has the clock tower on it or something. The town hall.
Town hall.
It would be perfect to turn into the town hall. Like the angle that it's at, it would just be amazing. You could get amazing photos with it.
Change that whole area instead of having to be in San Francisco
to Hill Valley.
Yeah.
And it would I think it would blend perfectly. I mean, that backside where it starts to go down like into like where like it kind of becomes like London.
Oh yeah.
That would be a little rough, but I think even like they'll figure it out for sure, but I think that we need Back to the Future. But I would love a Pokemon ride.
I've heard rumors.
But I've heard rumors that the
Simpsons area is going to be turned into Pokemon.
See, I've heard more rumors that the area over in Islands, where like it's like the Greek gods right now, I don't remember what they call it, that's going to get turned into Pokemon. Either Pokemon or it's going to become like an anime area.
Okay. Well, either way, that'd be cool.
Yeah, either way, no matter what we get out of this, it's going to be amazing. But I want Pokemon in the park.
I would love to see Back to the Future. Or I did see a TikTok where a guy was talking about Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo would be awesome.
Scooby-Doo getting
and
some
Scooby-Doo meets right down that lane just before right now.
No,
right?
They're on the other side of the park.
No.
Yeah, so
they're right there in front of the James Bond is where they meet. That's where
Jason Bourne?
Or Jason Bourne, yeah.
Yeah, and Fast and Furious is on the other side of the park, on the other side of the lake.
Oh, I see. I thought that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm mixed up.
No,
I've only been there once.
You're good. You're good. I understand. So, man, my week this week, we totally got off topic. My week this week was, relatively the same. Worked and just kind of chilled at work, did my work thing, and then came home and we went to a crosstown rivalry basketball game between two schools. Really good game.
Fun game to watch, yeah.
Intense game. It was super fun. Just did that. And then the next night, I went to another basketball game for a friend of ours, and then Friday went to another basketball game. So, I had 3 days, 3 basketball games, and man, it was super, super fun. I love basketball. It is like my favorite sport by far. I know, I mean, I love the Denver Broncos. You can't see it, but I am wearing a Denver Broncos shirt because, well, the Denver Broncos had to win this week.
And we're going to win next week.
Yeah. So we'll get into that.
Sorry, I had to show you the picture of all of us at the game.
So it was super fun, man. Like, I had a really good week. Friday, went and did some running around, and then I actually got a nap in by myself. The house was quiet. The dogs were being good. The puppies were being quiet. And so it was just really nice. I just sat down and relaxed and didn't do much, right? And I just kind of fell asleep.
When do you do much on a Friday?
Fridays are kind of laxed, which is nice. So, and then Saturday, got up early and did some, like, did I do anything around that? I don't even know if I think I did like a load of laundry or something. And then went over to my dad's house because the Broncos were playing the Bills. And of course, you guys know that I'm a huge Broncos fan. We are a huge Broncos family. And then my dad is actually a Buffalo Bills fan. And so we're like, what better way than to have a family rivalry right there? So we had some sandwiches and like just hung out, had some fun, just, jeering each other a little bit and just had a really, really good time. And then the crucial play happened. You know what I'm talking about, right?
The actual interception.
The catch /
league analyst,
interception.
league rule analyst, multiple league rule analysts have ruled an interception, and no one has ruled it a either incomplete catch or a reception for the offense.
The rule is that you got to be able to maintain control of the ball even with the ground, even though his knee was down. But the reason for it being different is because both players had their hands on the ball.
I think that's what people are bringing it down to is the dual. What do they call it? Like dual reception, where offense wins dual
possession, where the offense would usually win that ball. But because the way he hit the ground, the ball came loose. You have to be able to maintain the ball through the ground contact. He did not. And like one of the big things for me is like if you look at was it Brandon Cooks? Is that who caught it? I know it was one of because they got 2 Cooks, right?
I have no clue.
I think there's 2 Cooks on the Buffalo Bills. I could be wrong. I don't know. But you could just tell by his demeanor when he got up that he knew that he did wrong. And so, because if it was legitimately like, hey, no, I had ball, you would have thought he would have got up and been screaming at the ref like, hey, dude, I had the ball. Like, what are you doing to, you know what I mean? But yeah, that didn't happen. So, but I mean, if you really want to get technical, the game should have ended 2 plays before when there was a safety in the end zone due to holding, but they didn't call that either. So, I mean, it was a great game. Like,
yeah, other than the fact that it was on a Saturday at 2:00.
Right.
The number 1 seed should be game of the week is playing on a Saturday at 2:00.
Right. So you know what? It is what it is. The Broncos advance.
Did you? Have you seen the little girl on TikTok who's been predicting all the playoff games? So she's been predicting all the playoff games all the way through the. What is it? Divisional round. Was this last one. But what's the one before that? Wild card round. 8-0.
Really?
Didn't get a single team right. And so everybody's like, this child's cursed. 0-8. This child's cursed. Like whoever she picks is gonna lose. On her game that she picks the Broncos, she picks up the Broncos, goes Broncos. No, Buffalo. And the only game that she's gotten right so far was the Patriots game. It's the only one.
Dude, a stellar weekend for football. So then, Broncos win. We're all excited.
The Rams, quote unquote, upset the Bears.
Yeah, right. The Broncos are going to the AFC.
AFC.
I said AFC.
You said EFC.
Anyways, AFC championship game this week. But some unfortunate news. Bo Nix is out. We don't have a quarterback, and so they called up our second string. And at first I was like, we're toast, man. We're getting beat.
I think we'll be fine.
You know what, man? I think Jarrett Stedman is going to come in, and he is going to rock the Denver Broncos.
In comparison, Peyton Manning wasn't our starting quarterback going into the playoffs in 2016.
No, it was Brock Osweiler.
It was Brock Osweiler. And then Brock Osweiler started to be bad, and so they went back to Peyton. So backup quarterback
Nick Foles
coming out in the divisional round. Coming out in the divisional round to bring us to the Super Bowl. I think we're going to win it.
Yeah.
And I mean, in all fashion, why don't we just get the Seahawks just so that we can get payback on them for Super Bowl 48?
That's what I want, man. I want a Super Bowl 60 to be the Broncos versus the Seahawks. So, guys, if you are divided on who, or you undecided, I should say, of who you should cheer for this week in football, there's 2 games. You got the Seahawks and you have the Rams, or you have the Broncos and the Patriots.
I don't know, but I do kind of want the Rams to win just so that I can, or I do kind of want the Rams to win just so that I have a Super Bowl with Rams Broncos so that I can give crap to Talon.
Right. Talon's a good friend of ours.
He's a big Rams fan.
So, I mean, we also have a little bit of rivalry going this week because our good buddy over at Maz's Musings podcast, he's a big Patriot lover.
He's a big mistake maker.
I mean, we all make decisions in our life that sometimes aren't the greatest things to do, right? And I think his football team is just lacking. Although Drake May, he's a pretty good quarterback.
Isn't going to get MVP, though.
He's not.
He's going to take second in the MVP race.
So we'll see how this all goes down.
I think Josh Allen is going to probably win it.
Probably.
I think is what it's saying
Dude,
right
Josh
now
Allen.
is that Josh Allen's going to win
He's
it.
a stud.
I mean, obviously he's not, because clearly it wasn't the Chiefs that always just beat him in the playoffs. He's clearly just not good in the playoffs.
Right. Oh man,
So
you're throwing shade.
Like the last few years, I can say, okay, it's the Chiefs. Then that one where it was like 13 seconds left and he brought it clear down the field like that. Yeah, okay, put that up to chance. But no, he lost in the playoffs again.
Right. So
his like 5th year in a row not making a
something like
divisional
that, yeah,
round.
they let go of their coach and everything. After the Broncos game, I had a chance.
90s all over again.
Right. I had a chance to go over and see Josh Blue, the comedian Josh Blue. Went and watched a comedy show. That was a lot of fun. He's super funny. He's the comic. He was on like Last Comic Standing. He won America's Got Talent. He is a comic that has cerebral palsy, and he's not afraid to kind of poke fun.
Use that at us.
He's okay with poking fun at his disability. He does it in a tactful manner most of the time, and just hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
It was such a good time. Me and my dad got to go hang out. Not very often I get to go do stuff with just me and my dad, so that was kind of a fun experience, just hanging out with my dad, and kind of what me and you do all the time. We hang out together, and I got to share that with my dad, so it was a lot of fun. And then Sunday, just hung out at home, didn't do a lot. I played a lot of Dreamlight Valley. Holy cow!
Back at it?
I played so much on Sunday, but it was so much fun. It was relaxing, just hung out, But yeah, that was kind of my week, man. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that here in a minute. We had a family movie night on Sunday, which kind of a family movie night, but
that was Monday.
Kaylee wasn't here. No, that was Sunday.
That was Monday. Oh, we had 2 family movie nights, I guess.
Well, yeah, because last night we watched the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Let's get right into that portion of the week, because I feel like we were taking so long this week getting into things. So what did you get to watch this week, man?
Off the top of my head, I finished How I Met Your Mother for like the 400th time. I think I probably clocked in that 9 season show at probably 20 times this year.
Nice.
And not like watched it all. Like I fall asleep with it. So like 3 or 4 episodes will play before Disney Plus finally shuts it off for the night, and like
kind of like Netflix.
So not like watching it all the time, but like watching through it. Finished that again. Watched some Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Watched some Big Bang Theory as you and Mom were just kind of watching it. Caught a little bit of that. Rewatched Hamilton, because why not rewatch Hamilton?
Right.
One of the greatest.
Gotta love Hamilton.
One of the greatest pieces of entertainment ever. I was gonna say fiction, but Hamilton's.
It's got a little fiction, I'm sure, but
probably. But and then other than that, I watched Cars, and I think that about rounds up my week. Other than Roofman that we watched, the new Channing Tatum movie.
Yeah, that was way good.
That movie was amazing.
So I kind of seen this like preview for a long time, and I was like, I kind of want to check that out. I like Channing Tatum. I think he's funny. I'm kind of built like Channing Tatum. If you have never seen me. And so,
built like Peter Griffin, bro.
Wow. So yeah, it was really entertaining. I thought it was going to be a little bit funnier than it was.
I thought it was.
I thought it was going to be more of a comedy movie, and it
was more heartfelt.
It was heartfelt. It was kind of like a love story in a sense, in a untraditional kind of way.
It was more of like a not so funny rom-com.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. A little bit. I mean, I thought there was going to like. I was trying to explain to somebody yesterday about what this movie was, and I'm like, it's kind of an action, but not really action, but it's kind of comedy, but not really comedy.
The people that I've talked to about it, I've just pretty much gone, Channing Tatum goes to jail, breaks out of jail, hides in a Toys R Us, finds love.
Yeah.
It's exactly how I've explained it.
Guys, that did not spoil anything.
That didn't spoil anything.
Amazing.
It's such a good movie, and there's so many little twists and turns in it that you wouldn't expect to see coming. And like Channing Tatum, Peter Dinklage, who else? Who's the girl?
Kirsten Dunst.
Mm-hmm. Like so, it has a good cast.
It's a good cast. It is a great movie. I liked it. There was kind of heartfelt, kind of maybe shed a tear a little bit.
Based on a true story, too.
I did not realize it was based on a true story. Like, I'm watching this movie, guys, and some of the stuff you're thinking, this is outlandish. Like, this is not true. And then all of a sudden, like, at the end of the movie, they the character, I can't remember what his name was, Jeffrey Montauk. No, that's somebody else. Anyhow.
Something like that.
But it says, it tells, like, how he's in jail and when he can get out. And I'm like, wait a second, this is based on a true story?
No clue it was.
I would have had no idea because it's almost so outlandish that you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
But it's 100% true. So it was way good. What else, man?
I think that mostly rounds out my week other than what we watched Monday night.
Cool, and I'll talk about that here in just a second. So this week, man, I have watched a lot of football, professional wrestling, of course, because we are on the road to Royal Rumble, and I'm getting excited for that because
I am too.
That's like my favorite pay-per-view of the year. But like,
it's just the most fun to watch. I think I'm gonna try to get Max into it with us on Royal Rumble because I feel like there's not a better show to get somebody to start watching wrestling than the Rumble.
Right, and we should totally remember how one year even before you were watching it, I had you draw a number, and that's who you cheered for. I think we totally. Do that
we do that again. Yeah,
that whatever number you draw is the number that you cheer for, and hopefully you get a good number.
I mean, I have the script, so obviously I hope I get 30 because that's gonna be a good old Chris Jericho there.
Yeah, I don't think he'll win it, but you know what? If he makes a surprise appearance, that'd be cool. I didn't get to watch any of my winter lineup over on NBC, none of the Chicago shows, so I'm falling behind there. That's because we are watching Big Bang Theory, and oh my gosh, nonstop laughs for Big Bang. I can't believe that it's we were getting into bed last night and we were watching an episode, and I was telling Mom, I was like, why have we never watched this before?
It's a good show.
It took us so long to get in. She's like, they just really annoyed me. And I'm like, then what's changed? Because we're watching it and absolutely loving it. It's funny. There's a lot of adult humor that I just start cracking up at. And I'll look around the room and nobody else is laughing, and I am rolling on the ground. I'm like, why is this not funny to you guys?
No, it's such a good show. I love Big Bang Theory.
So we actually just heard Sheldon's first Bazinga.
Oh, yeah.
So that didn't come until the end of season 2, which I'm really surprised about.
It's a long ways in there.
Right. I thought it was from the beginning. So we watched that, and then, of course, we watched Roofman, and then we watched last night, because yesterday, which was January 19th, was Winnie the Pooh Day, which we'll tie in here shortly. So we watched The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and you know what we didn't do, and it was a huge day for Movies with a Mouse podcast. Did you realize that? Mm-hmm. It was National Popcorn Day. We did not pop some popcorn and sit down and watch a movie. We had
cookies instead.
We had cookies and all different kind of snacks and to watch The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. We had JJ over, so that was fun. We got to spend some time with JJ, watch a movie. Super, super fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, yeah, that's kind of all I watched this week.
Yeah, I think that mostly rounds it out for me, and unless I'm just spacing something.
Yeah.
But I don't think I am.
You know what? I watched Zootopia this week.
I love after Zootopia 2, I love the Zootopia franchise.
So I started watching it. It's still super slow to me. I liked it a lot more this time watching it, but it's still super slow. And
I've been watching a lot of South Park. I've been watching a lot of South Park.
South Park is good. Definitely not kid rated, and you shouldn't watch it with littles, but it is hilarious. Watched Zootopia.
Oh, and Tires.
We watched Romeo and Juliet a little bit today. So just kind of a Disney kind of week.
Yeah, if you want a really good adult humor show that has some really funny scenes and just some really stupid jokes, watch Tires on Netflix. It has Shane Gillis. He writes it and does a whole lot with it. It is so funny.
Definitely not for the littles.
Definitely not, but it is. That some of the scenes, I can't talk about them, but there's a lot of really good scenes in Tires.
So, something else that happened big a couple days ago was our good buddy Rick Reagan's birthday. So, happy birthday, Rick!
Happy birthday, Rick!
Right? Mm-hmm. So I had to text him, and I didn't realize it was his birthday, and I had actually just texted him a picture, it was me and him, and because it popped up on my Facebook, but there was no context to it. It was just a picture of me and Rick, and I was like, "Oh, dude, we should totally recreate a picture." And he's like, "Dude, we're angels, right?" Went about my day, and then that night I'm laying in bed looking through my phone through the memories on Facebook, and I'm like, holy crap, it's Rick's birthday. So I hurried and shot him a text at it was probably 12 o'clock here, so it had to be 2 o'clock in Orlando, and I was like,
wasn't even his birthday
happy
anymore.
Birthday, Rick. I think his birthday was the next day, so I gotta jump on it,
Yeah,
but happy birthday, Rick, man. We love you so much over here. You're just a good friend of mine and of the show, so yeah, happy birthday, bro.
Yeah,
getting old.
Yep.
Man,
I mean, you're getting up there too.
I'm not far behind him.
No,
but I am still behind.
You're still behind a lot of other people's
I'm still
parents,
the baby.
But...
I'm still the baby in our group, right? So, but yeah, man. So why don't you take us into the first bit of news this week, man? Because we have a little bit of news.
Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland gets Darth Vader in major timeline expansion. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland will expand its timeline starting April 29th, 2026, bringing characters and stories from multiple Star Wars eras to Batuu for the first time. So what they're pretty much doing is splitting Batuu into 3 different sections. You're going to have like the section on the left, you're going to have that middle section, and then you're going to have like the area of the Millennium Falcon. And so that left side, I believe, is going to be Resistance era. So it's going to be, you're going to see Kylo Ren and the Resistance troopers and Rey and Finn and Poe. Like, you're going to see those characters over there if you see them. In the middle, you're going to see the Disney Plus era. So you're going to see like Ahsoka and Obi-Wan and Mando and Grogu and all of those like from the Disney Plus era of like the TV shows of Star Wars.
And that's going to be kind of right there, like in the mercantile area.
In like the marketplace.
Yeah.
And then with that, also, did you see what they're doing? They're finally changing all of the stores in Galaxy's Edge to all be, I don't know what they're calling them. But,
so you got the First Order Cargo, becomes Black Spire Surplus, selling Imperial and Rebel artifacts.
They're all becoming surplus stores is what they're calling. So they'll sell from all 3 different eras of Star Wars.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And then the area by the Millennium Falcon that I am most excited for, and we are going to Disneyland sometime in the near future, is going to become the original trilogy. So you're going to see Luke and Han and Leia and the Darth Vader with the not First Order, with
the Imperial Stormtroopers.
The Imperial Stormtroopers, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, they're totally changing it. Like, and this is only going to be at Disneyland. But yeah, like
I think shortly to come after to Disney World.
I think eventually, yes. But yeah,
but also I think it'll stay how it is in Disney World. No, Launch Bay's closed, right?
No, it's Launch Bay.
I think Launch Bay's closed now.
Yeah, Launch Bay's
Launch Bay's closed. So I think just shortly after, like, we'll find out here in the near future if we're going to get it in Disneyland.
I think they're going to see how it goes in Disneyland.
I don't think there's any way that it doesn't go good.
Right.
Because right now you can only see like the sequels.
Chewie.
You can only see
Ren.
Everybody that's in the sequels.
Rey.
So you're not seeing anyone from the originals or the like Mando and Grogu. So unless they have something bigger planned to do with the original trilogy in Orlando, I don't think there's any reason that we don't see it.
Oh, yeah. The music and atmosphere is going to be changing. So John Williams scores from the first.
This is my most excited part, is that they're bringing in John Williams scores from the original trilogy, so it's going to feel more like Star Wars.
So the music is going to play throughout the land. You'll hear the main title and Force theme in the entrance tunnels with the tracks like Han Solo and the Princess and the Desert and Robot Action playing as you explore. Cantina Band will continue at Oga's Cantina. So that's really exciting news from the Star Wars area.
I'm hoping that we start to hear the Cantina Band outside of Oga's as well.
Be cool.
Because that would be awesome.
So it's going to be way cool. It's going to be a totally like different experience, I think. Mm-hmm. You know, it's going to
be more immersive to Star Wars, for sure. Because you're bringing everything around into it.
Definitely.
So
the next bit of news, we're actually sticking around in the Star Wars era, like the Star Wars franchise, and Star Wars leadership change. So Kathleen Kennedy steps down, and Dave Filoni? I am sorry, we slaughtered that. Takes them over Lucasfilms. Lucasfilms has announced that major leadership transition that will reshape the future of Star Wars across all platforms, including Star Wars Galaxy's Edge lands in Disneyland and Hollywood Studios. After nearly 14 years as president of Lucasfilms, Kathleen Kennedy is stepping down from her role and transitioning back to full-time producing. The Walt Disney Studios announced the change today with Kennedy's departure effective this week. So I believe this was actually last week after we recorded. New leadership takes over as Dave Filoni. I'm gonna say that's how you say it. The longtime George Lucas protege and current EVP and Chief Creative Officer has been promoted to President and the Chief Creative Officer of Lucasfilms. He will oversee all creative directions for the company, and he says there is nothing off limits, and the sky's the limits.
See, that kind of scares me too.
What is he going to do if he says there's no limits? Is it going to be like the Wild West and he's just going to start throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks?
No, I mean, that could be where it's going, but I also think that we're just going to see a lot more solo runoffs of characters that we love that we never got to see.
Right.
Like a lot. Like, I think we'll get a full either show or feature-length film of Donald Glover as Lando.
Okay.
Being like a young, like how they did Solo, but it's Lando's story.
Yeah.
And I think that they'll just do a lot more of that, and I think they'll do more with the sequels, because the sequels are so terrible.
You know, are they going to Disney-fy it, though?
I mean, it's owned by Disney. Everything's going to be.
Right.
There's nothing that isn't going to be. I'm also hoping that they maybe reboot some of the old animated shows.
That'd be
I
cool.
hope that we get another season of Rebels.
Dude, there's already so much. I didn't even finish it. It was so good, though.
Rebels is amazing. Rebels is so good.
No, which one? I'm
Clone
on
Wars?
Clone Wars, yeah.
Mhm.
Clone Wars was
Clone
really
Wars is amazing. The last season of Clone Wars is. Then that's the first thing that Disney ever did with Star Wars was the last season of Clone Wars, and it is the best season of Clone Wars.
good. It's awesome. So,
So.
what about the next one, man?
Our next one, Walt Disney Imagineering shares behind-the-scenes secrets of Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway. Walt Disney Imagineering has released a new behind-the-scenes video showcasing the technology and design innovations that brought Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway to life at Disney's Hollywood Studios. The video, titled Inside Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Gosh, how many times am I going to have to say this?
Right.
Behind-the-scenes secrets from Imagineers who built it. Features the attraction's designers walking through the ride and explaining technical detail that guests typically never see.
So I have yet to see this, but
Have you seen the other new documentary that we're getting?
the one about Disneyland,
The whole new one about Disneyland with all new footage of Disneyland being built that just got found?
it comes out tomorrow.
It comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
super excited for it. So this is actually over on YouTube, so go check it out. Search it up on YouTube, watch it. This looks really, really fun. This is one of my favorite attractions in Hollywood Studios.
It's
Just
not
because
the greatest.
just because I'm a Mickey guy, right? And this is Mickey's first full-length ride, so
Yeah, but I do think that, like, an update to the Great Movie Ride would have been fun.
that would have been cool. But unfortunately, that's
I think that they should have given us an upgrade to the Great Movie Ride, bring in some newer ones, and they should have built Toontown in Disney World.
They did have it at one time. They had Toontown over there in Magic Kingdom, and it just didn't work out. So
Well, yeah, but I feel like now Toontown is more loved than it was. Like, even at Disneyland, I feel like more people love Toontown now.
Toontown's like amazing in Disneyland.
Yeah.
It's so cool. So, but yeah.
Storybook Circus.
Yeah, this is what we get. The last bit of news that I have is the new Figment popcorn bucket is available at the Festival of Arts over at Epcot.
I haven't even seen it. Is it cool?
It is so cute. It is, of course, our lovable purple imaginary friend, Figment.
Our lovable purple figment of our imagination.
Yeah, there we go. That's even a better explanation. So it's kind of like the Figment popcorn bucket that we've seen once before. He's setting down, but this time he's got a I can't remember if he has a shirt, like a white painter shirt, but he has a beret and a paint palette.
Oh,
and a
really?
paintbrush. Yeah,
That's super cute.
it's way cool. My phone just completely died,
Oh, nice.
or not died, but it locked up, and I was going to show you a picture of it, but it won't reload that page.
Good job, bro.
It's all good. So why don't you take us into This Week in Disney History? Emmett?
Alrighty, this week in Disney history. First up, January 19th, 2011, the Disney Dream is officially christened at Port Canaveral, Florida. Disney Dream is opened this week. Or I guess, like
July 19th. So
3
yesterday.
days ago. July 19th would have been a long time ago, bro.
January 19th was yesterday.
So that ship's 15 years old.
Wow.
It's an old
And
ship.
that's not the first ship,
I don't
right?
think the Dream was the first one.
I think it was the Wish.
Wish or the Wonder, I think, was first.
I think it was the Wish. I could be wrong.
I don't know. We
Yeah,
don't
I'm not very
cruise.
big on the big cruise ones, man.
Yeah.
I've never done it, so like
I mean, we're going to.
Eventually,
And we're definitely
yes.
going to because I want
100%.
to do it so badly.
100%.
But
So January 18th, 1927, actress, singer, and cabaret star Eartha Kitt was born in Columbia, South Carolina.
Do you know who that is?
I do not know who
You
this
do
is.
not know who that is. I'm trying to think if I could give you a hint to who she plays
without giving
because-
it away.
Yeah. Let me see her other roles and see if I can give you a. Don't look her up. Don't look her up.
Well, come on, man. This is like making horrible
Okay,
radio.
she's in Holes. She
She's
plays the grandma in Hole, like the creepy little grandma in the chair in Holes.
I don't really know.
Have you never seen Holes?
It's been a long time.
How do you not remember Holes? Okay, she's Yzma.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, she's the voice of Yzma.
So she That's way cool.
With like seeing a picture of her, she looks like Yzma.
Does she look like? Oh, a little bit.
Like
yeah.
you would think that is Yzma.
Yeah, just
So.
a little bit. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. But just thought that was kind of cool.
So what's our next one, man?
Alrighty, our next one, January 23rd, speaking of Toontown, January 23rd, 1993, Mickey's Toontown opens at Disneyland in California.
Dude, Toontown is
I want to
amazing.
do Toontown. I think it'd just be fun to walk around.
It's so awesome. Like, it really takes you into your favorite cartoons.
And it's really, it's about the cartoons. Like, it's not about, like it's about Mickey and, like, the Mickey shorts and, like, all of that. And, like, all the different, and, like, Goofy movie. Like, there's some hints to Goofy movie in there.
There's Chip and Dale, the Rescue Rangers,
And it's
because
just
you
all
have
of the
Gadgets
old
Coaster.
cartoons.
Yeah.
So.
You got Roger Rabbit.
Because it's the three, there's the Gadgets Coaster, Roger Rabbit, and...
Not Mickey and
Mickey and Minnie's.
Yep. So there's only 3 rides back there.
They closed it for a while they built Mickey and Minnie's, right? Because it's right
I
there at
don't
the
know-
entrance.
I don't know if they like closed it, but they definitely sectioned it off. So I think you could go to either one of the 2 rides that are there. And I think like Mickey and Minnie's houses.
But I think
were
they
blocked
also
off.
redid a lot of it while Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway was getting.
What are they?
put in.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Dude, that's been a little bit ago.
So,
a couple
it
years
was,
back.
yeah.
So, but yeah, I love Toontown. It's one of my favorite one of my favorite lands to visit when I go to Disneyland. It's in the very back of the park, but it's just super, super cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
one of my
looking,
favorites. So, man, that was a lot of stuff, and just like what we've been going for like 30 minutes already, and we still have a lot to go.
I mean, a
So
little bit.
this week, guys, because the quote of the week is going to be based on what our future presentation is going to be this week. And so actually, before we get to the quote of the week, we're going to do our rotating segment this week. So last week, you came up with a really, really fun game for us to play. So this week, we're going to do the same thing, but it's my turn. I am going to do the rotating segment. We're going to do Disney Family Feud. So, we asked 100 questions, 100 people,
Yeah,
one question.
we all know how Family Feud works.
If you don't know how Family Feud works, what are you doing? Go check it out. Steve Harvey is the best, right? I know like Alan Kern, or not Alan Kern, but what was his name? Kern. I can't think of his first name. It was Al from Home Improvement was on there, was like a host of Family Feud. Louis Anderson. And I don't even know the old dude from like the original
That would like kiss everybody.
Yeah, but now
They
you got,
mentioned it in How I Met Your Mother.
now you got Steve Harvey, and if you don't like Steve Harvey, Richard Kern. Sorry,
Yep.
Richard Kern. And then now you got Steve Harvey, and Steve Harvey is amazing. He is funny, witty,
He's like the perfect for Family Feud.
perfect. So I'm
He's
gonna
not afraid to make fun of people.
I'm gonna ask you a question,
Okay.
and we're gonna see. We'll go from there. Okay.
Okay.
So. Let me see here.
Ricketts.
I'm trying to find the right
Could
one.
have had
'Cause there
it
was
ready.
a couple of them that I wanted to do. Okay, so here we go. We asked 100 listeners this question. What's the number one answer? And we'll go from there. Okay, here we go. Name a popular Disney princess.
Cinderella.
Cinderella. Survey says number one.
Obviously.
Ding, ding, ding. Good job.
So is there 6, 8? How many do I have to get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
8. So Cinderella, Snow White.
That's the number 3 answer.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Who's going to be second? Oh, Aurora.
Aurora is number 2. Good job.
We'll throw Ariel.
Ariel is number 5.
Number 5. Wow, I thought she would have been 4. Tiana.
That's your first X, man. No Tiana.
I'm trying to run through all my princesses now. I don't know. Jasmine.
Jasmine is number 7.
Number 7. Wow, barely making the cut there. Snow White, Cinderella, Jasmine, or Ariel. Trying to think of
Come
more
on, man.
princesses.
You got this, man. Come on.
I don't know the era of when this question would have been made. Because like, I want to say Rapunzel.
Rapunzel is on there at number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah,
Okay.
number 6.
So I don't have number 4 yet?
You
Who
don't
is
have
number 4?
So you're missing 2. You're missing 4 and 8.
4 and 8.
Yep.
I don't know who 8 would be. Belle. Belle's number 4.
Belle is number 4. Good job.
And then who would
This
they
one's a
put at
little
that
bit tougher.
8?
This is a little bit tougher because
Would you consider her, like, would you say that Merida?
Merida, that's your second X.
Really?
Yeah, Merida's not on this list.
I find it crazy that Tiana wasn't. I feel like she.
I would probably put Tiana over this spot than who they have at number 8. But
could you give me a hint? Could you?
Me personally, not a princess.
Not a princess. Wow. So it's gonna be something. It's gonna be someone that, like, I'm trying to think of female lead solo movies now that, like, they would be considered in that because they're.
You're kind of on the right track. Kind of on the right track.
Now, like, I'm just trying to picture the image
right.
of all the princesses and Ralph Breaks the Internet when they're all in the dressing room.
Not on there.
Not on there.
Not
wow.
on there.
Older movie or newer movie?
Newish.
Renaissance?
No.
So newer than the Renaissance?
Yes.
Wow. So this is going to be really stupid because if it's not Tiana, then I don't know who it's going to be. Moana.
You are getting your third X.
Wow.
You did not win the grand prize. The reason why I said I wouldn't consider her a princess is because she's actually a queen.
Elsa?
Oh, no, she isn't. She's not a queen anymore. Excuse me.
Yeah, she's technically a princess now because of Frozen 2.
But if you're a queen, you can't step down to princess. And she was Queen Elsa
technically, like,
and dropped down.
Are you like a duchess now?
No, Duchess would be before princess. So I think she's just like the ice queen.
She's just royal family.
She's the ice witch. So it is Elsa. Elsa was at the number 8 spot. See, I would have put Tiana way over Elsa.
I don't know though, because, like, Elsa is still a pretty big print. Like, I would see her as a
she's
princess.
royalty.
Like, and, like, yeah, she does get, like, put as a queen in the movie, but even Anna, I think I'd put Anna over Tiana just because there's not a lot of love for Princess and the Frog.
Right.
So I think that's why.
All right. So what did you think of this one, man? In my opinion, let's trash this one. Family Feud was not where we wanted to go. What do you think?
Yeah, but I kind of want to make you get a question now.
Okay, let's see. Make it an easy one. You know,
okay,
I've already read all these. Come on. Dead air. We don't like dead air.
Well, I'm reading.
So, what do you guys think? Are you liking the new rotating segments? I mean, we still got to throw a joke of the week in there once in a while because, you know, Dr. Doofenshmirtz has just been waiting for it to come back. But Emmett hasn't given the okay yet for him to come back.
Okay. I got this one, and it fits the theme, too.
All right, let's hear it.
If Winnie the Pooh had a birthday party, who or what might you find there?
How many do I got?
You have 6.
All right, 6 of them on the board, and I'm going to go with Piglet.
Piglet is on there, number 4.
Number 4. Okay. How about Christopher Robin?
Number 3.
Number 3.
So that's 2 down. You have 4 more to go.
Okay. How about our bouncy Tigger?
Not on. No, I'm kidding.
I was like,
number 2.
I was like, are you
number
serious?
2.
All right. So I'm gonna admit I cheated because I looked at this one before.
Oh, so you're just a cheater.
Number 1 is Honey.
Yep.
Gotta have Honey. Now
well, I feel like that's kind of obvious.
I don't remember the other ones, so I'm gonna have to say I'm just gonna name off characters because I feel like you'd want your character friends there. So I'm gonna go with Rabbit.
Not on here. First X.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No Rabbit. He is kind of neurotic, and why would you want him at your party?
He's kind of annoying at times.
Kind of a jerk. How about our good buddy Eeyore?
Yep, number 5.
Every party's got to have a pooper, and Eeyore, you're the pooper. Wait. Anyways. All right, so I got 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we've talked about Christopher Robin, Piglet, Eeyore, Tigger. What about our good friend Roo?
Nope, second X.
Really? Oh, shoot. What was the girl's name in My Friend?
You just think of party. What do you bring into a party?
Presents. You gotta have presents.
Not on there.
Oh.
What's another big thing that you bring to a party?
Cake?
Cake.
Well,
Cake was number 6.
Pooh Bear likes honey.
Yeah, but Cake was number 6.
So what do you guys think? Do you guys like this? Do you like the Family Feud? Me personally, I say we bag it because I just
I think it was kind of fun.
So maybe if we were a little bit more prepared. I was kind of
maybe
prepared.
If you were
I was prepared. You
took the exact same amount of time to find the questions.
All right. So Emmett liked it, so we might see this one in the rotation again.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, this week's feature presentation is all about, because yesterday, January 19th, was Winnie the Pooh Day. So we sat down
National Pooh Day.
Yeah. So we sit down as a family and we watch Winnie the Pooh, the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh. And so Emmett's quote of the week actually comes from Winnie the Pooh. Take it away, Emmett.
But not Winnie the Pooh himself. If you just try, you'll find that anything's possible. Tigger.
Dude, that's so amazing.
Tigger is like the most stupidest inspirational quoter of all time.
Right? Like, you wouldn't expect...
Because like he'll say some really stupid stuff, and then he'll say something kind of decently smart, but you're like, wow, did he really just say that I should listen to him? Or like, is this all just kind of baloney because of what he said before?
Right. No, this quote itself is just really... I like it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just... I don't know.
Yeah,
it
just makes you to pursue what you want, you know?
Right? If you just try... You'll find. Wait, where did it go? I lost it. You'll find that anything's possible. So
didn't move. You're
I
just
love
dyslexic.
I really couldn't find it on my page. I'm not going to say why I can't see it. It's just the lettering's too little, and I can't see the page
You need some
anymore.
reading glasses yet?
I might.
We'll get you like the half glasses, where like the top half is normal, but then just the little bottom bit is reading glasses.
Yeah, bifocal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
You're there.
I might be there.
You're there.
So, guys, our feature presentation is all about Winnie the Pooh, our good friend, the Pooh-shaped honey bear.
Pooh-shaped?
Pooh-shaped. Well, I'm Pooh-shaped, I guess, but you know what I mean. Winnie the Pooh-shaped. So we're going to be talking about, we're going to break down Winnie the Pooh. So we've done movie breakdowns, but this time we're going to do a character breakdown, and we're going to talk about Winnie the Pooh, the different animated series that we've seen, the different full-length films that we've seen, and maybe just a quick, brief history.
I've seen anything but the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
You haven't seen any of the other movies? Mm-mm. Like the Tigger movie? Mm-mm. Or the Piglet movie?
Nope.
Or the really big Tigger movie?
Nope.
Or the Heffalump movie?
No.
Oh, man.
Or the Many New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, I think is it the other one?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's actually an animated series.
I think so, yeah.
Emmett, why don't you take us away with the history of Winnie the Pooh himself?
Alrighty, well, the history of Winnie the Pooh is actually, like reading on it, it's really fascinating. So, Winnie the Pooh was written by A.A. Milne? Something like that. And the illustrations are done by E.H. Shepard. So, a really cool thing is that all of Winnie the Pooh is based off of things in these two people's lives. So, Milne's son's say it again.
Milne.
Milne's son's name is actually Christopher Robin. So he is the main character line of this story. Like, it's all named after his son. And then the illustrations for Pooh are all based off of Shepard's son's teddy bear. So,
okay.
And going even deeper into like Winnie the Pooh and how he came to be, the name Winnie comes from a bear that Milne and his son would go and visit all the time at the London Zoo. So it all kind of stems from just things that they all saw in their lives, and like that's just it's really cool to me that like they were just writing about what they're doing. And then all of the other characters, Piglet, Rabbit, Kanga, Eeyore, and Tigger, are all based off of Christopher's stuffed animals. They're all his actual toys. They're all the original ones. Are all on display in the New York Public Library.
Oh, nice!
So that would be really cool to go see, and they're all displayed in there, and it's really cool because like coming back to like all of these are seriously like it's just they were drawing and writing their kids playing with their toys,
right?
Which is just awesome to me.
The inspiration that we get from just everyday things that you wouldn't even think of.
Like just staring at stuff and starting to write words down on paper is insane.
Right.
And then Winnie the Pooh's first appearance was in a short in the London newspaper called When We Were Young in 1924.
That's way cool.
Winnie the Pooh is over 100 years old.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's been around a long time.
He's an
like
old
Disney
one.
lost... Well, we'll talk about that briefly. So... I'm trying to get to the right spot because you didn't put this part in there. Do you know that there's a game that they play? It's called Pooh Sticks.
No.
So the game Pooh Sticks was originally played by Christopher Milne. I'm Milne or Milne. Anyhow, so it's by Christopher Robin and his father of wood off a wooden footbridge across the Millbrook.
Milne.
Milne. Okay.
How do you translate?
So, and is all this is you throw a stick in the water and then you'd run to the other side, and whoever stick gets to the other side first wins. That's actually a game.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
The times before an Xbox. Holy cow. I don't think I could do it.
I'm just trying to get to the Disney portion of it here.
Disney acquired it in like 1963, and I think it was like early, maybe 1959, right there in the 60s, and then they just what is the word that commercialized it all and turned everything in and made Pooh more of a rounded shape. Pooh, like in the actual original cartoons, Pooh was a really skinny bear.
Yeah,
and Disney made him more of this food, like this honey-driven fat bear.
Right. So sorry, man. Sorry, guys, that we're kind of off our game right there. I thought you were going to add that into the history, and you didn't. So Disney's adaptation of Winnie the Pooh started in 1961, and it goes strong today. So after Singler's death in 1953, his wife Shirley continued developing the characters herself. In 1961, she licensed rights to Walt Disney Productions in exchange for royalties for the first two arrangements between Stephen Schlesinger and Disney. The same year, how did you say his name?
Milne.
Mm-hmm. Widow Diane Milne also licensed rights, introducing motion picture rights to Disney. So since 1966, Disney has released numerous animated productions starring its version of Winnie the Pooh, and related characters, starting with a theatrical feature film, Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree. This is followed by Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day and Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2 in 1974. These three featurettes were combined into a full-length film, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh in 1977,
That's really cool to me, is that the original Winnie the Pooh movie, like full feature-length movie, was just based on the shorts.
Yep.
Like it was literally it was the shorts with a couple of scenes in between to tie them all together.
Yep.
Which makes complete sense with like the page turning.
It's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. And we'll talk about that when we talk about the movies here. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh in 1977. A fourth featurette, Winnie the Pooh and A Day for Eeyore, was released in 1983. A new series of Winnie the Pooh theatrical feature film launched in 2000 with the Tigger movie, Piglet's Big Movie, and Pooh's Heffalump movie, and Winnie the Pooh in 2011. Disney has also produced television series based on the franchise, including Welcome to Pooh's Corner, The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and The Book of Pooh, and My Friend Tigger and Pooh. So A.A. Milne,
the horror movie.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that. A.A. Milne's U.S. copyright for the Winnie the Pooh character expired on January 1st, 2022, as it has been 95 years since the publication of the first story. The character has thus entered the public domain in the United States, and Disney no longer holds exclusive rights there. Independent filmmaker Reyes Frank Waterfield capitalized on this shortly after, therefore producing a horror film entitled Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Definitely not for the littles. It is.
I don't think it's good either. I think it has like a 17 on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's not. I have never had any desire to see it.
I kind of want to watch the Mickey one though. Isn't that just like crazy to me that like eventually like stuff they just don't own it anymore?
Right.
I wonder,
and
like,
there's different.
Can they redo it? Like, can they re-sign their copyright?
Every year, like Disney will change just a little bit, and so it's like the copyright is only on certain things, right? So like when they start doing like Pooh with a red shirt, like they can't do it with Pooh with a red shirt. They can only do certain, like, so that's like Steamboat Willie's always changing, and so therefore, like the copyright, they still can't do a lot of stuff with it, but they can take creative control a little bit and try to do stuff once that copyright's done.
So they really just can like, oh, Mickey's ear is now considered a semi-oval and no longer a semicircle, and like do stuff
Pretty
like that
much.
to like just.
Yep.
But that's like they can still use like Mickey. Like once you get up into like the original Mickey cartoons, like everybody knows that as Mickey.
Right.
Like why, like I feel like there's got to be a way to like re-sign their copyright so that people can't go and start making horror movies out of a Mickey that we know and love. Like yeah, they have like the Steamboat version, but
Yeah. So one of the biggest like merchandising things for the Walt Disney Company is Pooh Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Winnie the Pooh characters, Winnie the Pooh himself. So Pooh videos, soft toys, and other merch. That just made me laugh. When it says Pooh, I'm just gonna say Winnie the Pooh, because if you just say Pooh, like I know that's like the biggest like 3-year-old sense of humor, but it just makes me
Pooh
laugh.
videos.
So Winnie the Pooh videos, soft toys, and merchandise generate substantial annual revenues for the Walt Disney Company. The size of Winnie the Pooh stuffed toys range from beanies and miniature to human size. In addition to stylized Disney Winnie the Pooh, Disney markets classic Winnie the Pooh merchandise, which more closely resembles E.H. Shepard's illustrations. It does. So when they came out with Christopher Robin, they kind of changed Winnie the Pooh, right? When they did the live action Winnie the Pooh, and so they kind of came out with a new bear. They kind of reimagined it once again, and it kind of resembles more of the original illustration. So the next portion,
I loved Christopher Robin.
it was a great movie.
I thought it was really good.
So for the next portion of this, guys, I want to talk we're Movies with the Mouse, so we want to talk about the different movies and the different TV series and stuff like that Winnie the Pooh's been a part of. So we're going to start just go through the videos, or the films, and then we'll kind of go through and talk briefly about each one of them, give you a quick synopsis of them, and then we'll get into the TV shows, because there's one that I really want to talk about.
Okay.
So the animated feature films, The Many Adventures of the Winnie the Pooh. This is the one that we watched last night. It's a great storytelling of The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. It's kind of self-explanatory.
It just kind of goes through a bunch of different stories of Pooh.
Yeah, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh is a 1977 American animated musical comedy film produced by the Walt Disney Production and distributed by Buena Vista Distribution. The film consists of 3 previously released shorts that have been edited together. The ending scene is based on the final chapter of A.A. Milne's The House at Pooh Corner. Sebastian Cabot narrates the adventures of a joyous bear, Winnie the Pooh, as he seeks out and deals with complications from his search for honey, weathers a terrible windstorm and subsequent flood, enduring faubles of the hyperactive Tigger, and celebrates Eeyore's birthday. Winnie the Pooh, Piglet,
3 different people
Eeyore,
Christopher
Kangaroo, and Tigger round out the menage of 1977 American comedy film.
So fun little fact: the voice of Winnie the Pooh is also the voice of Kaa in the Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, and then later on, like Jim Cummings did the voice of Winnie the Pooh, and so there's been a few of them. Sterling Holloway voices Pooh character in this one. So what did you think of this, man? Like, I know Go ahead.
It's like just your traditional kids movie. Like, it's just little short stories to keep their attention. It's not real like grabbing or spectacular, but it's fun,
right?
And the music is catchy.
I
wouldn't say it's the greatest, but it's not bad by any means at all.
Right. So for me, this for some reason when I sit down to watch Winnie the Pooh, I always tend to get a little bit tired. I don't know if it kind of puts me in that like lullaby.
I think it's just like the lullaby-ish of the songs that just kind of make you sleepy.
I just kind of get sleepy, and then I don't remember part of it, and But yeah, I love Winnie the Pooh, and this movie, it's just a good one to like turn on and just like have it playing in the background. I love Winnie the Pooh in this one. Who's your favorite Winnie the Pooh character?
I think it's just got to be Tigger.
Yeah. Tigger is kind of annoying to me. I actually prefer Pooh
to me.
Because we kind of have the same body shape.
Or I really do enjoy Owl.
Owl's very good. I like
fun.
his intellect and everything like that. So why don't you talk about the next movie, man?
Alrighty, the next one is Pooh's Grand Adventure: The Search for Christopher Robin. Is a 1997 American direct-to-video animated musical adventure comedy drama film, co-written, co-produced, and directed by Carl Gers. I think is how you would say that. The film follows Winnie the Pooh and his friends on a journey to find and rescue their friend Christopher Robin from the skull. Along the way, the group confront their own insecurities throughout the search, facing and conquering them in a series of events where they are forced to act beyond their own known limits, thus discovering their true potential. Unlike the film's predecessors, this film is entirely original story, not based on any of A.A. Milne's classic stories.
So I have actually never seen this one.
I haven't either.
This
Is
is
it
definitely
on
gonna...
Disney Plus?
Yeah, it was definitely on there because I was trying to decide which one to watch, and this one came up as well as the Mini Adventures. I was like, we got to watch the original, man. The original is where it's all at. So yeah, I've never seen this one. The next movie was, of course, the Tigger movie, which is just a spin-off, kind of a character arc, I guess you would say, of Tigger, and then followed by Piglet's Big movie in 2003. I remember seeing Piglet's movie in the theater. I don't remember seeing Tigger's. Have you ever seen either of these?
I haven't seen either of them, no.
Yeah, so they're both on Disney Plus, so I don't know why we have never gone back and watched them.
I think it's just because I've never really been that big into Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, dude, Winnie
it
the
was
Pooh
never
is
really
so
that
awesome.
big.
Like, I don't know why.
I kind of want to get a Pooh Bear.
Right? I wanted when they brought out Christopher Robin, I so wanted one of the new reimagined.
I either want a Pooh Bear or I want a Lotso Bear really badly.
The Lotso Bear smells like strawberries.
Smells like strawberries and still looks like garbage.
So yeah, then Pooh's Heffalump movie in 2005, and then Winnie the Pooh in 2011. Winnie the Pooh is an American animated musical comedy film produced by Walt Disney Animation Studios and released by Walt Disney Pictures, inspired by A.A. Milne's stories of the same name. The film is part of the Disney's Winnie the Pooh franchise, the fifth theatrical Winnie the Pooh film released, and Walt Disney Animation Studios' second adaptation of Winnie the Pooh stories. Upon learning that Eeyore has lost his tail, the residents of the 100 Acre Wood start a contest to see who can find a new one for the donkey. With a pot of honey going to the winner, amid the ongoers, Owl mistakenly relates the news to Christopher Robin has been abducted by a monster called the Baxon. So I've never seen this one either. There's a lot of these that I just have never seen.
There's just a lot of Winnie the Pooh.
You were just actually just looking it up on
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 different either actual movies or spin-offs.
Yeah, there is a lot of
There's a lot
Winnie
of
the Pooh
Pooh
content. So if you like Pooh Air, Disney Plus is the place to go. So then in 2018 we get the live action animated feature film, I guess you should say, because it is a little bit of CGI. Christopher Robin. So they changed the name, so you don't even really know it's going to be Winnie the Pooh.
Well, but it truly is just about Christopher Robin.
Yeah, it's about Christopher Robin growing up and having to go back in his
going back into the 100 Acre Woods, and they actually show like the 100 Acre Woods as being a place and not just like a storybook land.
So yeah, Christopher Robin is like the retelling of Winnie the Pooh and like him going back and revisiting his friends over there in the 100 Acre Woods. It's such a cool story, and I just think this is such an underrated movie.
Oh, for sure, definitely. I feel like when it first came out, you would see a lot of hate on it for like no reason. We went and saw this in theaters, didn't we?
Yeah,
I believe we did. And I felt like walking out of it, I definitely felt different about it because like it's not the original like Winnie the Pooh. Like it's different, but it's not telling the story of Winnie the Pooh. It's telling the story of Christopher Robin.
Yeah,
and so it's like a good change to it that just makes it kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, and Ewan McGregor takes on the role of Christopher Robin. Did you know where Ewan McGregor is from? We had to re-record a little bit of this, and he was so mad at me because I didn't know who Ewan McGregor was.
How did you not know that he was Obi-Wan Kenobi?
I don't know, man. I just dropped the ball a little bit, okay? So yeah, Jim Cummings reprised his role as Winnie the Pooh and Tigger in this movie. And then Brad Garrett is Eeyore. And yeah, just it's such a great film. I think it's super underrated. And I don't even think when we talked about live action films, I don't even think we really hit on Christopher Robin.
I don't think so. I think we talked about it briefly, but
it's up there. I mean, because it's a live action that doesn't retell the story 100% of the,
Yeah, and I think that's what you need in the live action, like especially for like certain movies you have to do. Like if they were to remake Princess and the Frog tomorrow, they would have to follow the storyline. If they changed it at all, they would be stupid. And like Moana, like if they changed that storyline at all, it'd be dumb. But like certain movies like that just have like a premises and not really a overall story. Like Winnie the Pooh is. Like Winnie the Pooh is just short stories. Changing the story of it and just making all of our favorite characters live action worked perfectly.
Yeah, it's super good. If you guys haven't checked this out, go over to Disney Plus. There is so much Winnie the Pooh content over on Disney Plus.
So much Pooh on Disney Plus.
What did we say? There's like 13-year-old humor right there again, guys. Sorry. So yeah, I want to say there was like 13, 14, 15 different TV shows
and
movies,
spin-offs.
Yeah, just
great content for Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
There's not a lack of it, but I feel like there's a lack of love for it.
Yeah, so now
I mean, there's always one thing that you can always just love Winnie the Pooh, that extra little bit, and that's licking the honey wall.
You know, if you lick the honey wall, we can't be friends.
I think it's like a rite of passage.
Do not lick the honey
wall.
Like,
you have like the actual flight of passage in Animal Kingdom, but like that's the real flight of passage. Seeing what disease you get from licking the honey wall.
That should be a fantasy league
punishment.
Lick the honey wall.
Lick the honey wall for 6 feet.
Oh, yuck.
Oh, it's so bad.
Anyways, let's get back on track.
Anything in that queue is rough.
Yeah. So now, I mean, that's kind of a quick rundown of the different movies that Winnie the Pooh has, that Disney has done. But now I really want to get into one of these because I remember this as a kid, and we're going to talk about the different TV series that have Winnie the Pooh in them. So the first one that we're going to talk about is Welcome to Pooh Corner. Welcome to Pooh Corner is a live action / puppet television series that aired on Disney Channel featuring the characters from the Winnie the Pooh universe, portrayed by actors in human-sized puppet suits, except for Roo, who was originally a traditional puppet.
They're so creepy.
The animatronic costumes used for the characters were created by Alchemy 2 Inc., headed by Ken Forsey, who later created the toy sensation Teddy Ruxpin. And you don't have any idea what Teddy Ruxpin is, right?
I know the name, but I don't know what it is.
So Teddy Ruxpin was like this cool. I had one, and it was a talking bear. So like you put
it was like a Furby before a Furby.
Kind of. You put like a cassette in his butt. Well, okay, it was in his back, and then like you'd hit play, and then like his mouth would move with the tape recorder. So like
terrifying.
Teddy Ruxpin would talk to you. Well, if you've seen the images from Welcome to Pooh Corner, this was terrifying. Yeah, but I remember it as a kid. I remember going over to my grandma Campbell's, and she would watch me during the day, and I'd go back in her bedroom, and her bed was like, she was a short lady. I don't even think
it was like 8 feet tall.
I don't think grandma was probably more than 5'1", but her bed was at least 6 feet tall.
It was
to get into it was 6 feet. Like it was the biggest bed. And I remember laying there and, laying at the foot of the bed watching Welcome to Pooh Corner. For some reason, this show is like one of the ones that are burnt into the back of my memory. It's because it's nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
It's nightmare fuel.
No, like seriously, like they should give the rights to Pooh Corner to Universal to do a haunted house.
It is scarier than the live action horror movie that they have of this.
Yes, no, definitely. Like they are just like they look like they're staring into your soul.
It is really. I'm trying to pull up a picture so we could maybe kind of show. So like this is a picture of Pooh, guys. If you're watching over on YouTube, this is Pooh. It is terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, but I remember it was good. It had the narrator. You actually saw the narrator for the first time.
Really?
Yeah. And so he'd welcome you, kind of like Mr. Rogers. He'd welcome you in, and then they take you into the 100 Acre Wood.
So it was like Disney trying to do Teletubbies.
Yeah, it was very similar to that. Now that you say that, yeah, it was very similar to the Teletubbies. But Teletubbies was years and years after this. So if you remember Welcome to Pooh Corner,
like Teletubbies were like. I feel like when did this come out?
This was back in Welcome to Pooh Corner. It doesn't say when it was like in 1988, and the Teletubbies are like late 90s. Is what I want to say. So kind of going away from Welcome to Pooh Corner, The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh aired, and The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh is an American Saturday morning children's animated television series produced by Walt Disney Television that ran from January 17th.
Yeah, they aired 15 years apart.
Yeah. So the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh ran from January 17th. So we actually just saw the turn of that. Mm-hmm. So 1988 to October 26th.
Wait, hold on. I have to sidebar real quick.
Okay.
Toy Story is older than Teletubbies. Why do the Teletubbies look so old?
I don't know. I think
why do they look like they were made in the 80s?
I don't know. Maybe it's just the costumes.
But like they were doing Toy Story.
I don't know, man. I never watched the Teletubbies.
Maybe they like recorded the Teletubbies really early in like the 80s, and they're like, oh shoot,
just released it later. Maybe.
Because like even that baby in the sky, they could have done so much better than that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You have no idea what I'm talking about? Isn't the Teletubbies son a baby?
Yeah, I think it is, but I've never watched the Teletubbies not once in my life.
Yeah, see, the Teletubbies, like, the son is a baby.
That's kind of creepy.
It's super creepy. But now knowing that it released in 1997, why is it so creepy?
Yeah, I mean, it's very similar to Welcome to Pooh Corner. Just like the characters and how, like...
And, like, even just, like, why is the Teletubby so creepy?
Right, and that's how Pooh Corner was. Welcome to Pooh Corner was terrifying. The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Saturday morning cartoon, aired from January 17th, 1988 to October 26th, 1991. It was released, again, on VHS and DVD. So Winnie the Pooh stars in the animated series adapted from A. Milne's classic children's book and depicted the misadventures of Pooh and his friends. Each episode highlighted the importance of cooperation and friendship as they solve the problems that come their way and embark on the many epic adventures. So I remember this one a little bit on Saturday morning cartoons. It wasn't one of my favorites. It was over on ABC. Because I think this one aired before like all the ones that I started to like watching. Yeah. I liked watching like the Ninja Turtles and Beetlejuice,
watching the Ninja Turtles,
and what was the other ones, like Doug and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So this one would come on a little bit before. This was a little kid one, you know.
Yeah.
So when you're like 8 or 9, you didn't want to watch Winnie the Pooh.
6 or 7.
6, 7.
But basically, long story short, all of the Winnie the Pooh shows and movies are all the exact same 7 stories.
Yeah. Just told in a different way.
Told slightly differently.
Yeah. So the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh kind of arced away from that a little bit. And
they started to do original stories.
Yeah, so they'd have different themes and different things every week, which much of your Saturday morning cartoons did. They had different, heartfelt episodes that you...
Like on PBS when it would tell you what the theme of the show is after each one.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. The Book of Pooh, which is one I've never seen. The Book of Pooh is an animated children's puppetry television series that aired on the Disney Channel. It is the third television series to feature the characters from Disney's franchise based on the books. It premiered on January 22nd, 2001, and completed its run on July 8th, 2003. The show is produced by Shadow Projects and Playhouse Disney. The characters are portrayed through puppetry. Most notably is the promotion of Cassie to the main roster after her guest role on The New Adventures.
Okay, so these actually look normal.
Yeah, they're not
very
nearly
well done, like puppets. They're not creepy looking.
Yeah, they're a little bit marionette-y, but not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if that's a word, marionette-y.
Don't think so.
Marionette-esque.
I think that's what it would be.
Yeah. So this one looks very tame compared to Welcome to Pooh Corner. And then the last one, I guess it's not the last one, but it's the last one that I personally know. And that is My Friends Tigger and Pooh. My Friends Tigger and Pooh is an American animated television series based on the books. The television series featured Winnie the Pooh and his friends, including 2 new characters, a brave 6-year-old redheaded named Darby and her dog Buster. Although Darby is the main human friend of Pooh and the gang and the leader of the Super Sleuths, Christopher Robin still appeared in 2 episodes.
Do you think that Darby is Sid's little sister?
Whoa.
Did we just drop a theory? Winnie the Pooh and Toy Story are connected?
Dun, dun, dun.
Because Sid's dog, his name is Buster.
Oh, shoot. But do you remember, I think it was Kaylee that was into My Friends Tigger and Pooh.
I don't remember it.
And the Super Sleuths.
I don't think I remember it at all.
It was
I was never really into Winnie the Pooh.
It was a super cute movie or TV show that was on. I think it was Kaylee that was really into My Friends Tigger and Pooh. It was super, super good show. they would go on these different quests to like help solve Darby's friends. Like they'd have like issues or something, and then they would go and help the super sleuths, being Pooh and Tigger, and they'd like dress up in capes and masks, and it was really cool. Yeah, and they would go fight crime together. So, well, that's kind of. I mean, there was a couple other ones, guys. Playdate with Winnie the Pooh. Me and Winnie the Pooh.
Pretty much all of the newer ones are just children's shows.
Yeah, and yeah, just I mean, they have like video games with Pooh in them, with Winnie the Pooh in them. So just a lot of Winnie the Pooh content, guys.
So much Pooh content, guys.
We just wanted to. This show is literally Pooh this week. We just wanted to come on and kind of celebrate Winnie the Pooh because he is a classic Disney character.
He is 103.
Yeah.
What an old dude.
And January 19th is Winnie the Pooh Day.
Yep.
Just the different contributions that he's had to the Disney company and, you know, the impact that they had. Because
really, like, is Winnie the Pooh older than... No. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh's older than Mickey.
Yeah, 103 and
so
Mickey's...
Winnie the Pooh is the oldest IP that Disney owns.
Yeah, because I think it was like Winnie the Pooh was the first one to come off into eminent domain, and then Steamboat Willie was right there afterwards. So it's one of the longest running characters, you know, for Disney because it goes back to not even like 1961 when Disney got it, but it was back before that, you know, because it was the first illustrations of.
I mean,
Winnie
then
the
you
Pooh.
could go back and really say like all of the like Grimm novels, and you can go clear back there, and like all of those were way older than Mickey. But
yeah, so just a great character in Disney in the Disney company, and
very lovable character.
It's a great franchise. I mean, there's 15 different movies movies and television shows and stuff like that are out there for us to consume. So there's a lot of Winnie the Pooh. So, Emmett, what do you got for this for closing statements, man?
You know, just kind of as I always do, go and rewatch some Winnie the Pooh. Don't enjoy too much of it. You know, a little too much Pooh is a little rough.
All right.
But yeah, just get out there and watch it. There's so many different ones that you can watch, and they're all just gonna put you to sleep because of the music. And I feel like I fell asleep while watching it
And
for a minute.
it's not a bad thing.
No, it's not at all.
It's really
very
not a bad
calming and relaxing, actually. But just get out there, have a good week, guys, and yeah, that's all I got.
So cool. Well, guys, for my closing statements, as always, get out there, pop some popcorn, sit down and watch a Winnie the Pooh movie or play one of the video games. I don't know. I don't think I've ever played a Winnie the Pooh video game.
I've even known that there is a Winnie the Pooh video game.
Right? But there's a lot of Winnie the Pooh stuff. Go watch Christopher Robin back over there on Disney Plus because that's one of the great Disney live actions. And yeah, just
came out on a PlayStation 2.
Wow, and Game Boy Color. I mean, there's a lot. Tigger movie. So yeah, enjoy your family time this week, guys. And if you are on the fence of which team to cheer for, go cheer for the Broncos. Why not, right?
Even if you are a Patriots fan, just start cheering for the Broncos.
It'll make you a better person.
It will. Promise you.
So definitely, guys, head over to the Facebook page, Movies with the Mouse Friends group over on Facebook. Leave us a comment. Let's interact a little bit over there, guys. Tell us your guys' favorite Winnie the Pooh memory or, you know.
Joke. Tell us your favorite Pooh joke.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of Pooh jokes. Dr. Doofenshmirtz knows. So, well, man, do you got anything else this week?
Nope.
All right. Well, either do I. So that's going to do it through this week's journey through the magic of Disney movies. Thanks for watching, listening, and dreaming with us. And until next time, may your week be filled with adventure, laughter, and a little bit of Disney magic. And until next time, we'll see y'all real soon. Good night. Good night.
Until we see you again, have a safe trip home. Thank you and good night.
So long, everybody. See you real soon.